So I need to crawl up on the roof again, see how the tarp has held up. Why? Check that out. That impending doom. It's already raining over there. I think that's supposed to be the lightning or thunderstorm they were promising. It didn't come yesterday, it was just a light shower. But I think it finally got here. Anyway, this tarp right here basically is everything that protects the water from leaking through. We haven't gotten the roof fully fixed yet, so tarp it is. Guess these guys are dealing with the same problem. That's the thing about California, especially down here, it doesn't rain as often, so to finally find a leak on your roof, it takes years and years, because it only rains, every so often. You don't usually find out about it until it's way too bad. So so I started a company in 2011. I did. Right now it's virtually defunct. What I did was made these. These are climbing holds. In a nutshell, the way I got into it was originally I wanted a training device to up my climbing game and finger strength, and I came across a site, don't remember the name of it. They were offering free samples of climbing holds. Tried getting them, but I ended up not to, and long story short, gave it a shot and shaped a few of my own. That was back in 2010. When we finally moved here in 2011, the summer of 2011, I poured my first few sets of these and thought about selling these, mass producing these and selling these. Needless to say, it failed. Well, it never really took off. But to this day, I make them every once in a while. Everybody who knows me knows that I make them, so every now and then I make them for people that might be in need of some climbing holds. But basically, right now, these are actually for my friend. I still need to send them out. Basically, I just make them for myself and for that wall over there. These still need to be sanded down, so when I poured them, I totally forgot about that I still had these. Like I said, I still need to mail these to my friend. But the bottom of them need to be sanded down so they can sit flush on the wall like this. This is one of my favorite sets that I made. I sold a few, and it was really popular with the people that I sold them to. They really seemed to like them. But yeah, the company failed, but nevertheless, it was a lesson that needed to be learned. So To sand them down, I use this belt sander simply for the lack of room in the workshop and the amount of dust and mess it makes. I always carry it outside and do all the dirty work here. I should have probably worn a respirator or something. So yeah, right now the bottom's sanded. I just need to wash them a little bit. So now I'm just gonna wait for them to dry, and tomorrow off they go. Alright, but that's one thing that I wanted to get done today. The other thing is Andrew Applepie, brilliant musician and composer, does super awesome music, and that's actually the music I'm using for this video right now. He just recently started vlogging for his channel, and he requested people to send him videos where people are clapping, because he wanted to make music or make a new song where he would use essentially it would be a compilation of people clapping. So I thought it was a pretty good idea. I mean, I like what the guy does, and lots of other people, YouTubers, vloggers, whatever you want to call them, uses music, and rightfully so. So I'm gonna record some footage of me clapping, should be exciting, and send it to Andrew. Alright, Andrew, this is actually going to be used in my upcoming vlog, but I don't know if you're already working on the song or not, but here comes the clapping that you requested. So let's go. I don't know if you want something higher pitch. Let's do that. Actually, I just realized that there's way too much ambient noise. Helicopter cruiser right now, the wind chimes, dogs barking and whatnot. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so here goes the clap. Higher pitch. Here you go. Alright, now that I'm properly caffeinated, I'm gonna quickly go to the post office to send the package to my friend, the climbing holds, and then another pretty exciting thing that I want to try to do coming up later on. So technically, the company didn't entirely fail. It just, the business model wasn't dialed in right, and I just expected too much of a quick return out of it. But nevertheless, the reason why I say it didn't completely fail is that it was something that I loved doing, and even though I barely broke even, I still love doing it. So every now and then, when I'm making a new hold or a bunch of new holds, it's just, I feel the same passion for it as I did when I decided that I'm going to mass produce them, and I think that's important. So, and apart from that, it gave me a huge amount of experience, you know, like I connected with a bunch of people that did the same thing, a bunch of climbers, gym owners. It's just the business model alone wasn't dialed in right. had no idea that the post office doesn't open till 10 a.m. It's now 9:26, so I got half an hour. I guess I just should have checked it on the internet. I don't know. I don't go to the post office too often. I go to Big Lots or something. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought it would, but we're out of the post office and go back to work. The other day when I was talking about the climbing holds, it kind of gave me an idea just to get better at climbing and train my finger strength. I do a lot of finger strength training naturally. So I came across the world records, and turns out that there is a world record in 4-finger hold, which is basically you use your 2 fingers on each hand and do a dead hang and hold on for as long as you possibly can. The current record holder, shit keeps falling off. Alright, as I was saying, the current record holder is this guy. I think the current time is 2 minutes and 28 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not going to go and tell you that I'm going to beat that, but so I'm going to give it a shot and see how long I can hold on. Alright, so here's the deal. So this is how I'm going to do it. You might have seen these, a pair of these, usually hanging behind me right over here. What these are, and I'm not paid to say any of this, it's just, this is a great training aid for me. These are, they call them rock rings. What it is, it's basically a training device for climbing, training finger strength. So you get a 4-finger pad and a half deep pocket here, 3-finger pocket here, and a 2-finger 1-pad pocket here. This is the one that I'm going to use because I think it replicates what I think they use for the world record setting discipline, which is 4-finger hang. So it's slightly in cut. I don't know what the parameters are for this sort of thing, but this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to clip them over there, and then I'm going to see how far I can, or how long I can hang doing this thing. So I'm going to do a slight arm and finger warm up because I don't want to tear anything. It is not advised that this sort of thing is done on a regular basis. Usually when you do hangs, 12 to 15 seconds in one go is good, with about half a minute to a minute rest in between those periods. And it's also recommended that you do not do this training more than 3 times a week, depending on your climbing skill level. But I'm not worried about that. I'm going to do this only once today, and then from there on I'm going to increase my training incrementally. So this is just sort of to gauge myself, and I thought it would be a cool idea to kind of see where I'm at. So I'm going to clip these up there and let's get it going. I almost forgot my chalk. I need to get the tablet for my stopwatch. I can already tell this is going to go bad. So unorganized. Let's see where we're at. So let's chalk up. Alright, countdown's on.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit. Wow. This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. I got about 12 seconds on there. 12 seconds. I thought I was gonna do more than that. The thing is, even with the chalk, I'm just sliding right off it. My my forearms are already killing me. I'm gonna give it one more go. I'm gonna try the 3-finger pocket, but only use 2 of my fingers, see if that makes a difference. Oh, that's already sore. Props to Jurgen. 2.5 minutes on 4 fingers. Wow. Oh man, that was worse. 11 seconds. This is hard, I thought, but I think I'm gonna up my training, see if I can get it at least up to a minute. That'll give me something to do and a great goal to work towards.